I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 21st of July. Yeah, hot as blue blazes for the next couple of days. Tropical weather, pretty interesting. Let's take a look out the window and start this thing with the Skycam network images. First off, coming from Inverness, that's the Wingate Inn shot overlooking Highway 280 right behind Joe's Crab Shack and Petrocelli's, and you can see some ominous-looking clouds. We've got some thunderstorms out there today. Of course, they're pretty scattered, but at least a few folks are getting wet. There's the Gadsden Skycam. Got some storms around Etowah County this afternoon, but not at that site, up near Nakalula Falls up on the mountain. Way down south, the sunny day at Gulf Shores. Seems like more and more people are getting out there now. The oil is plugged and things perhaps slowly getting back to normal on the Alabama Gulf Coast. Check the water vapor satellite imagery. You can see that ridge, the heat ridge all across the deep south, the active convection on top of the ridge. And temperatures this afternoon really not that bad. Birmingham only 82 thanks to a nearby thunderstorm. Anniston 94. Tuscaloosa and Gadsden 93. And we still expect the numbers to creep up there. We talked about mid-90s today and then upper 90s tomorrow and Friday. We'll leave that in the forecast. And there's the radar. And you can see it's not raining in a lot of places, but it is raining in a few spots. That's at 2:34. Strong storms up around Steele. In northern St. Clair County, got a pretty healthy cluster not too far from Parrish, between Parrish and Birmingport, in southern Walker County, up around Pumpkin Center and Good Springs. Thunderstorms down in Talladega County and other scattered pockets, and those are not moving much. And like we've been talking about, there's always the chance of a storm on a hot summer day, but like today, storms the next couple of days should be pretty widely spaced. Convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Look at the moderate risk up in the northeast. That includes New York City. And down across parts of Pennsylvania up into New England. Slight risk surrounding that all the way from Montana and Idaho to the Atlantic coast on top of the heat ridge. Tomorrow, slight risk for the upper Midwest. And Friday, pretty much the same area. Chicago, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Des Moines, Omaha, with a chance of severe weather. And that's where the heaviest rain will be for the next 5 days. Up north, down here, going to be awfully hard to project exactly who gets what because of the scattered nature of the storms. We all know that. This is valid through Monday morning at 7, but hopefully some spots will see a decent increase in showers and storms late this weekend and early next week, and just maybe a decent rain event, but it all depends on this. The wave out there in the Atlantic that's north of Hispaniola, the NHC guys have bumped the chance of development down to 50%. I'm not a big fan of these percentages. We still think it will get its act together, but it's not doing it today because of this. There's some pretty harsh winds aloft. That's the shear analysis across the Atlantic Basin. You can see 30 and 40 knots of shear right in the midst of that thing. But once it clears that, a better chance of getting its act together tomorrow or Friday. But the Air Force reconnaissance flight that was scheduled in there has been canceled for today. Modeling not changing much. This is the 12Z set, and you can see that the models generally bring it to either the southern tip of Florida or the east coast of Florida in about 96 hours, 72 to 96 hours, and then they curve the thing up toward the Gulf Coast with potential secondary landfall anywhere from New Orleans over to Apalachicola and Cedar Key. And one way or the other, the main impact of this thing should be just rain. And quite frankly, for a lot of people, that's a good thing. Some tropical systems can be good. There's a look at the intensity forecast, and you can see the models are split. You got one camp that want to bring it on up there toward a strong tropical storm. In fact, one brings it up to a minor hurricane, but others weaken it over Florida, and it never gets its act together again. And, of course, a lot of this depends on the track, how long it's over land. But one way or the other, more than likely, this will not be a major hurricane. It's going to be a tropical storm producing a lot of rain. There's the GFDL output. This is valid the 24th. That would be Saturday morning at 6 o'clock, and it's got the thing as a weak tropical depression coming into near Apalachicola. And, again, we've seen a lot of runs here, but we need to wait on a couple of things. First off, until it gets a closed circulation, and more than likely that's tomorrow. And then we need some better data. We get the Air Force reconnaissance going in there. It gets closer to the American Upper Air Network, and we'll have a much better idea. But hopefully, just maybe, this thing will bring some beneficial rain to parts of the Southeast U.S. late this weekend or early next week, and just maybe here in Alabama. We'll see. We'll check the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Heat bubble right over us. Old 594 ring, westerlies to the north, and down below that, much like today. Could be a storm or two out there, but probably not very many. And it's going to be hot, upper 90s. Friday, same deal. Hot, hazy sunshine. Highs probably 96 to 99. Now, Saturday, we got a shortwave trough passing north of us over the Great Lakes, and the big question is how much will that dent down that heat ridge? Down below that, this is suggesting probably not much on Saturday, and that would be a mid to upper 90s kind of day. But Sunday, the tropical moisture surges in here from whatever is down there in the tropics, and that should be a day where showers and storms begin to increase, and we'll lean that way in the forecast. And then Monday of next week, got a surface boundary to the north. The tropical moisture should be a pretty decent coverage of showers and storms. So hopefully Sunday and Monday, heat levels come on down, rain chances go up. There's Tuesday of next week, pretty much the same deal. And Wednesday, the heat ridge is there, but there seems to be a little weakness generally over Alabama and Mississippi. And again, that looks pretty soupy. So typical hot, muggy stuff with scattered showers and storms, mainly during the afternoon and evening hours. Let's go long range. August 6th, Voodoo Land. The heat bubble is off to the west. Yeah, they can keep that thing. A trough north of us, and that looks fairly routine. Nothing out of the ordinary. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.